No. As cute as this Lycon is gonna be, right? Did you know we do have a free Lycon, guys? We do have a free Lycon for a grand total of $3.99, guys. This is for $3.99, which is why I would never get Meow Meow, right? Lightspender Plus. This is a Lightspender Plus account. Caster's Tribi Evernight here. The Pato Anexa Saber Archer Silver Fusion. Third account review, guys. It's bro's third account review. I've taken what you said about Vertigo investing in the team and I put a lot for casters. Okay, first of all, this sounds wrong. MrPokke never told you to spend money in a gacha game and slam all in for vertical investment, especially if you're still in school, right? MrPokke only said to limit your choices and invest in specific teams instead of pulling for every single DPS in the game. If we're gonna be spending beyond our means, it is not because of MrPokke, it is because of yourself, okay? Exceptional, just for legal reasons. I'm not responsible for your financial decision, right? Okay, I am a day one player, and I've taken the game more casually since I've been spending more time playing Epic 7. Exceptional. I am aimlessly farming in the new Relics deck for DHPD, but I would like your advice on what I should be farming for. The last review was during Tribi release, and I got a Tribi and a copy of currently at S19. He has an S19 DDD. Very interesting. Nothing much has changed as my older units besides some adjusted. I have 0 cycle once on MOC and AA using my casters team, but my other teams are struggling to clear around 3 cycles. Prediction about my account being power crap proof tier 4.0 was an absolute joke. Oh my god. Power creep has ruined his account. I would like to start investing in another engine that is not crit based because of the AA shield for different engines. Engine is a... Bro sounds like he could play... Wait. You sound like someone that would enjoy Uma Musume. Engines. Different speeds. Different racetracks. Different environments. And the best part is, it doesn't cost money to invest in different teams for Uma Musume. Right? You just need a steady set of support cards, and you can make whatever Umas you want. You get what I'm saying? So you might want to consider checking out. I have a E2 Fusion because I lost 2 50-50s during her at the Evernight battle, hoping for an S rank. S rank, by the way. Whoa. Life. Bro is on the lookout. Bro, okay, chat. Also, this place does remind me a lot of Liyue Harbor. Back in those good old days with Genshin Impact, right? Exceptional. A minus. Yo, chat. A minus is a hella high ranking, not gonna lie. Like, for context, I gave Sarah's shitty ass account B minus. So A minus is a really, really, really good grade. Alright, let's take a look over here. Lightspender Plus. Holy shit, that is a Lightspender Plus right there. Oh my, is this E1 heap? Oh my god, that is a Lightspender Plus, if I can say so myself. Holy sh... Okay, that is a lot of light spending. That is a ridiculous amount of light. I think there's 10 costs right here, right? Before the signature light codes. S1. Oh my god, guys. Chat, I'm gonna be so for real. If MrPokke had no morals, this is what MrPokke's account would look like. This is what MrPokke's account would look like. But because MrPokke does have morals, we skip casters, so we only have the E1 M over here. But this is a very, 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 very high investment. E0 over here, E1. Who the f is that? Okay. D Herda, Runmei E1, Jingliu, Akron, Jingyuan, Anexa, Wife, Blade. Everything else is kinda chilling. E2 fusion cost, we lost the 50-50. That's okay. If I laugh. Okay, very good Sunday over here. Okay, it does look super ultra invested for one team. Because every single other team is basically E0 minus the E1 Babin and the E1 Rame, which are the supports. Which is like the right way, right? Because you vertical invest on supports, keep a DPS on as low as possible, and then bro couldn't hold it in anymore, and he decided to bust. Alright, because he has been playing with E0, everything else was E0 for the longest time, and then he was like, okay, you're not this shit, and he just busted all over and just pulled for every single fucking island. So I think this is the first ever E2 DPS, right? Because no other DPS has gone to E2. Yeah, that was the first ever E2 DPS. So he finally couldn't hold it in anymore. That is gonna be fine. Okay, let's take a look at Lycos for the rest of the team. Okay. Yep. Yep. Nope. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, that is so cute. Increase all allies break damage by 20%. Okay, but the thing is, as cute as this Lycon is gonna be, no. As cute as this Lycon is gonna be, right? Did you know we do have a free Lycon, guys? We do have a free Lycon for a grand total of $3.99, guys. This is for $3.99, which is why I would never get Meow Meow, right? Meow Meow, we're never gonna get that because we do have the free Lycon. So that is gonna be that. Let's gonna move on a little bit. Okay, as one Acheron. Okay, this is fine. All right, this is okay. This is also okay. Dollar ratio is very close. Substitute, that's fine. This is G. Okay. Yep, fusion is good. Free, right? Free right here. That's really good. This is gonna be standard S1 Sunday as well. E0 S1. Okay, this account does look to be super G though, right? How is our endgame performance? Okay, respectfully, if you have this amount of cost and you can't zero cycle, something's seriously wrong with you, right? So, exceptional. And then these two are gonna be doing 4 cycle. We are running a Acheron side 1, and then Firefly is gonna come in over here. Okay, the thing is, right, I would actually consider running this with like this side, because this team is so strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to distribute this a little bit better to get like better stars, I'll probably run this on this side, and you're probably still gonna zero cycle because you have E2 everyone in the mount, so that's gonna be fine. Then you could consider giving Hyacinth to Acheron, because you have an E1 Hyacinth, and I think this team honestly doesn't really care about the E1 Hyacinth at this point because you are super stacked. Running a Gallagher here with the E2 Casual and E2 Evernight, you're probably still going to be clearing at least in 2 cycles. Then give your Hyacinth to Bro, and then you can take out Fu Xuan, and then this team is going to be okay, right? So Gallagher with Firefly, Hyacinth over here. Wait, but you need Gallagher for a Firefly, huh? Fucking Firefly, bro. You have Lurcha. Maybe Fu Xuan might still work, because Fu Xuan technically increases your max HP. But, oh, you do have Lurcha. Okay, run Lurcha. Okay, run Lurcha in your casual team. Bro is still gonna be able to help you out. You just don't get a 2 cycle off, because you have E2 anyways. So get the Lurcha over, then Gallagher with Firefly, and Hyacinth with S1 Acheron, right? So that can probably improve your anomaly arbitration. Other than anomaly arbitration, I'm guessing you double 0 cycle. Relatable player. This is 78,000. That's relatable player. Very okay. Check. He is an epic 7 main now, right? So he doesn't really care about the double 0 cycle anymore. But if you want to do, you definitely can, right? You definitely can. So how many bulls do you have right now? 10,000 Stellar Jades. 10,000 Stellar Jades is roughly slightly over a 60 boost. I think 10,000 is slightly over 60 boost. So 61 boost. Should you be getting Cyrene? I think at this point, absolutely fucking not, right? If you love, you go to hell. I think you should just save, right? You have already invested into this team so much. I don't think you need to worry about it anymore for now. And if, let's just say, going forward in the future, E1 Teep is just like worse than like an E1 Cyrene, you could consider like a little bit of a rerun angle. Stay tuned for early access and we can kind of test it out, at least for casual. Because let's just be for real, if you are going to be pulling for Cyrene, you're not pulling for any other one, alright? You're not because you basically pull for D Herda. You're probably not going to be pulling for D Herda. Okay, maybe Nexa. I'm not sure, right? But if you are going to be pulling for Cyrene, chances are you're probably looking to replace your E1 tip for Cyrene. So we'll see if the Cyrene is going to be able to do that over there. Other than that, you should be starting to save for version 4. You should be considering to save for version 4. So I think your timeline, this team is completely fine, right? This team is completely fine. No worries. Okay, this is honestly a pretty good side team. But you will have to take away your E1 tip into this team. So this means that you will have to take away E1 tip here and slot in RMC. I think temporarily, if you need 2 different teams, that is how I will go about it, right? Temporarily speaking. So you can take away tip and slot in RMC right here. So this team is completely fine. You have E2 Casuals, E2 F9, E1 Hyacinth. No issues whatsoever. Then give your weaker team, because these are E0, E0, right? These are E0, S1, E0, S0 with a DHPD, slot in E1 tip, and these two will be able to get you going for a while. At least I believe at the start of version 4.0, at least from what I've seen for the past 3 patches, the 4.0 units, the 0.0 units are not that important. So you can start to save up a little bit first, and you wouldn't really feel as much pressure with just these 2 teams. And then you see what version 4's anniversary holds. So this 3rd team, I think that's where you can say bye-bye to Aggron, right? So boom, 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 these are all gone. And whatever team is gonna be, I'm guessing it's gonna involve RMC, except the version 4 version. Right, so the version 4 RMC is probably going to be here, and then we'll see what the anniversary unit is going to hold. Because I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, every rate up unit involves the Trailblazer. The shield environment for version 2, it was with HMC, Super Break. The shield environment for version 3, it was with RMC. You run with Casris. So I'm guessing if the cycle is going to repeat, version 4 is going to have the same thing for RMC with version 4, and then this is whatever anniversary unit is going to be here, whatever support is going to be here, whatever sustain is going to be here. And then towards the end of version 4, you kill RMC here to get the version 4 RMC plus, right? The version 4 MC plus. And then she goes on into version 5. So it's like the exact same formula every single fucking version. So if you understand this, right, you literally cannot fail, because you can kind of just see like what a structure is going to be. It's always revolving around the MC, which is why HSR is the best in the entire world, right? This is a free unit that is definitively meta for the entire version. And you just structure the team around, bro, and you're done, right? So hail HSR, hail Dawei, W free to play friendless, very, very nice. So with that being established, when this happens, right, when the version 4 team over here happens, and you take away RMC to go into version 4, this means that you will have no one here, right? You are gonna be homeless here. You're gonna be running three units over here. So you can consider if you need to slot in either E1 tip back into this team, or you pull Cyrene for this, and you still run E1 tip here for 3 team endgame content. So this one is going to be up to you. Me personally, I would try to save the cost for Cyrene, because I'm a stingy as motherfucker. I want to be as efficient with my strategies as possible. So I will get the E1 tip over here, and I will just dedicate into version 4, because 3 team endgame content is not that prominent anyways, at least in Anomaly Arbitration. And all of our current endgame is just 2 team anyways, right? It's like MOC, APOC, as well as Sport Vision. If you really want to like sweat a little bit for Anomaly, then you can consider pulling for Cyrene. But at that point, you're telling yourself, okay, you're not really pulling for like efficiency anymore, because you're pulling for 3 team endgame content. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those will be my pulling plans for you. Honestly, I think the structure for our account went a little bit side. I think I should start with this. I always start with pulling plans first, and then I'll take a look at what the structure of account actually is going to be. So you're absolutely welcome. In any case though, 99 crit rate. This F9 looks fantastic actually. Okay, this F9 looks very, very nice. Yep, I wouldn't have any issue with it. You want to do a little bit more damage, because you have E2, you can change this to ice damage sphere, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. This is fine. Cazarus is a little bit low on crit damage. Zam. A little bit low on crit damage. This is too much crit rate. Can be improved. This is kind of okay. This is good. This is really, holy shit. Yeah, you just gonna give a little bit of crit damage, but I wouldn't worry about it too much as well. 9.5 HP, super nice. Here on 205. How the hell do you have 25% crit rate? How the f do you have 25% crit rate? Okay, this is one roll here. This is okay. Damn. I mean, it's good enough, right? 2 rolls on HP with 1 roll crit damage is gonna be fine. HP, this is... Okay, this can do better, right? This can definitely do better than ERO with speed and... Okay, this can also definitely do better. Try to get a little bit more speed or HP over there. But generally speaking, I think this here is also gonna be fine. The Pardo 150... Okay, that attack is way too low. Way too low. Much better. Yeah, I would just... Okay, because the thing is, right? The difference between a 137 speed Depado and a 150 speed Depado, or 157, is almost 0. Because you are already guaranteed your action very advance on the first turn, and it is basically almost impossible for you to hit 200 speed. Almost impossible. Because you need to slam in like a 4-piece ego plus 2 DDDs to try to mitigate the because I think the next breakpoint is, I think it's 166, so you're way too far off, and at this point you're sacrificing way too much attack, so your individual shields are a lot weaker, and you don't have the you know, yeah, you don't have the S1, so I would definitely go back into the attack boots and just stay with 137, so you're still moving twice in that one wave, so that ain't gonna be that. Normally Arbiter is a little bit different because you're fixed 300 AV. So if you, and also you have Liger's pull up, but every single different normally Arbitration boss is going to give you different mechanics. So maybe the next A boss is going to be something different again. I will just stick with this for now. And if you really want to see if you can hit the additional action, you can go back to the speeds over there, right? Tib is going to be... Okay. Now, I wouldn't run Sacredos on Bro unless you run Final. Because the thing with this Sacredos is you need to spam DHPD skill every single turn to refresh Sacredos buff. And the whole point of DHPD is to be skill point positive. So if you need to spam skills, so like if you're kind of running him with like Aglea, I guess it's possible. But if you need him to run basic attacks, then you always run Recluse. Yeah, but Final can keep the buff permanently, so that's gonna be fine. Teeb is Teeb. Yeah, Teeb is Teeb. Yeah, but Teeb is Teeb. I don't think that's too much. Yeah, Teeb is Teeb. This is fine. Bubbin is 122, 4.5k attack. Luke Shaga, okay. If you want to run Von Wake, you can consider that as well, but I don't think there's too much to be said over here. Firefly, nobody cares. Fuke, nobody cares. Okay, this Jiao Qiu is pretty good. Yeah, the speed is looking pretty good. You're on the... Is it the wrong set? Oh, no, it's 2+2, right? Yeah. Nah. This Jiao Qiu is really good. Tobes... I want to say nobody cares. And I'm gonna say nobody cares. So add what there. Himiko is dead. RMC 171 speed is pretty good. Running 4-piece Sacredos is pretty much useless. Technically, this thing buffs Mimi's crit damage, but Mimi also don't really deal that crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't run the 4-piece Sacredos over here, right? So let's just change this to the what you call it. You can change this to the new set, like the Evernight set. The Evernight set is actually not that bad, right? Because you get the damage buff. The crit is useless, but everything else is going to be okay. Because it increases max HP as well, so you can run that. But other than that, I think the speeds are going to be okay. The Herda is way too slow. Definitely going to be running the speed boots. Unless you are going to be running 118 with DDD, then you can reach 134 effective in combat. No S1 is a little bit unfortunate, so I wouldn't worry about Bro as much. 81 crit rate plus this is 93, so I think that's okay. Runmei is too fast over here, and also free light cone, right? So get a free light cone. Jing Liu, why is this exclamation mark? Wait, chat, why is the Relics at... Huh? What? I don't get it. Okay, I have no idea what it was. Interesting. This is gonna be okay-ish if you can run a Sunday, but I don't really think people run Jinglu that much, especially with E2 casters. Aggron over here is gonna be 101.72. Yeah, this Aggron is actually very, very nice. Better than Sarah's Aggron, at least, right? Better than Sarah's Aggron. Look at it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, beautiful. Yeah, we're way better than Sarah, so that's gonna be fine. Jingyuan is dead. Nexa is... Oh, there's a really, really decent Nexa. Holy shit. Ego 4-piece Anexa. Okay, the thing with running Ego 4-piece Anexa, right, is that it doesn't really do anything for you because his speed is always tied to Sunday speed. You know what I'm saying? It's always 133, 134. So your Ego 4-piece action very advanced is cancelled out by Sunday's pull value. Because your next action is pulled up by Sunday. Unless you can squeeze in one more action before Sunday, which is basically impossible. So I wouldn't run 4-piece Ego if you're going to be running Hyper Carry Anexa. But if you're going to be running like Anexa with D Herda, then that's okay, right? There's a little bit more speed, a little bit more action value. You might be able to squeeze out a little bit more here and there. But if you run Hyper Carry, then I wouldn't consider the Ego 4-piece that much. Phase Shell is 99.7. Oh, this Phase Shell is pretty G. This is a little bit sus. Damn. Almost as good as my Phase Shell, right? Almost as good as my Phase Shell, but this Phase Shell is pretty good. This Phase Shell is pretty good. Speed is a little bit high and attack is a little bit low. And no, okay, this is honestly not that far from S1, so that's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Blade is, okay, honestly, if you're gonna be building Jingliu, you might as well build Blade. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same but better. Bronya is L1 air. Saber is gonna be tuned to 76. You can bring down the crit rate. Actually, no, this is fine, right? Plus Sunday is gonna be way too over crit. But if you don't run Sunday, nah, actually just bring on the crit rate. Just bring on crit. But the ratio looks quite nice. Damn. 178 sparkle. Damn. 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 Holy shit. That is a really, really good sparkle. That is a exceptional. Nobody use HMC anymore. Just kill him. That is an exceptional sparkle. Exceptional. 5,000 HP as well. Really, really good. Imagine if sparkle becomes buff next patch. That would be, you are already in the hate start, right? Exceptional. Exceptional. Wonderful. Yeah, this waifu is okay. If you want to drop the 2-piece speed for 2-piece water waves, that is going to be great. Sela is dead. Nice. Oh, very, very nice. Okay, this archer is a very, very nice. Not as... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is very, very nice. Holy shit. That is a insane 2-piece Rutilin. Yeah, Sarah could never. Yeah, I think this is one of the better archers. Definitely not the best in row because your streamer has 50 more % crit rate damage. But yeah, very, very good archer. Very, very good archer. 170 speed silver wolf on 4-piece eagle. Wait, you are 170 speed on 4-piece eagle and you don't even have the car Lycon. Damn. Damn. Holy shit. Yo, this account is cooking. This account is legitimately cooking, you know? Sunday with the 4-piece Sagado is 133.4. I'm gonna speed 133.4. That's fine. Aventurine, and then one of that power crap. It is what it is. The rest of the stuff, 160 Gather and everything. Now we don't really have to worry about it anymore, right? So, whoa, 183 team. Okay, this team is super, super squishy though. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's why. Yeah. Try to bring this team's HP up a lot more. 4-piece Master is a bit of a waste, so run 2+2 speed. If you're still using team in 2025, right? If you're not using her, then I wouldn't really worry about it, right? So, I think at the end of the day, if you can improve, probably save up your stamina and see what the next domain has to offer. Because your Everlight and DHPD, they are already more or less done, right? These two are already more or less done. So I wouldn't farm the current 4-piece cavern anyways. So I'll just start saving up, right? How many of the tokens do you have right now? You have 0, right? Okay, just save all your stamina, slam this and this. When 3.7 releases, see what the set has to offer. If it has a set required for the units that you want, then you can just farm it. If you had nothing, you can... If you have really nothing to farm, you can... I guess you could always farm Luxaga, right? Because Luxaga plus Banana is a little bit more universal, especially if you're going to be running main DPS with a DHPD plus Sunday. So that is going to be pretty G. To summarize this a little bit, right? To summarize this a little bit, save everything for version 4 anniversary. We are gonna be getting this. We are gonna be getting this. Right? We're gonna be getting whoever this is. She's gonna change. And once she changes, everything will revolve around her. So save, save, save. You already have enough for your casters. I don't think you need to care about Cyrene in the short term. In the long term, if you're still gonna be running it, reruns are always gonna be a thing, right? So I do believe. I would just intentionally cut your S minus for no reason whatsoever, right? Because okay, you know what? I think A plus 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 is very fair because you identified as a light spender plus. As a light spender plus, you will also get the A plus, right? I think A plus is pretty fair for a light spender plus, right? Thank you so much, Mr. Health Hazardless. You should be thanking me because this account is definitely as minus worthy, if I can say so myself, right? Absolutely. So if you want to get your account review, exclamation review, unless it's absolutely bricked up, or if you want to flex like this guy, please don't do account reviews at exclamation review and join our Discord. Word of the day is gonna be sold to the exceptional account, Join Discord, join Discord, use code both of them, all gamers, all the best. I'm going to see you guys. Bye.